Today I want to share with you how to cook delicious coconut rice. Guys, this recipe is something else. It's heavenly. Just stay tuned to the end to see all the little secrets that I use in this video, to see my kitchen hacks. You will love it if you try this recipe. You won't regret it. For this coconut rice, I had to first of all season my chicken and prepare it while before going to cook my rice. So for the protein, I decided to go for chicken. You can use whatsoever protein of your choice. So I decided to use dry ingredients to season my chicken. You can decide to use whether it's fresh ingredients, whatever you have at your disposal, you can use it. So I went for the dry ingredients. I went with your garlic, your onion, your thyme, your maggi for seasoning, your salt. Those are the things I used, and a bit of pepper. I put a bit of pepper too. So, and also fresh onion. Fresh onion gives this different taste. It's different from this dry onion. So after I've put all the other ones, I had to chop my onion in little bits, then put it into the chicken, then set it aside to cook. For the chicken, I had to first of all boil it first without water, so that the spices will enter into it. Before later I added my water, then I set it aside to cook, to start cooking. So after doing that, I had to go for my rice. For my rice, you have to wash your rice first. You have to wash your rice very well. I went for basmati rice. I always like to use basmati rice because it's really good. It comes out really, really good. The long grains, this president rice, that's what I use. I always like to use the president rice. You can get it from the Afro shop if you are in Germany. That's where or from any Asian shop. You can get it from any of them. Asian shop, African shop, you can get it from them. So that's the rice I always use for my fried rice or jollof rice, because it really comes out really, really good, very presentable. So after that, I set aside my chicken to start steaming. So the spices I use for the rice, I use I used white pepper, maggi for seasoning, your garlic, your ginger, your onions, your pepper. I don't eat too much pepper, so I just use one, just one this ball of pepper. That's what I use. So the first thing, I like to grind my onion, but not really like this other blender. This side of my blender, if you see it, it's not really blonde. You understand? Yeah, it really chops it, but not really complete, like how I'm blending with this, like how I'm blending this my spices, the garlic, the ginger, because I blend it separately. My blender has different herbs that I use, so I blend my onion separately from the one I use to blend my garlic and my ginger, because that onion, I don't want it to be too soft. I just want to blend it so that you get this, you still realize that it's onion. So the next thing, I had to put my oil on the fire, then fry my rice. With your rice, you can do it, you can either boil it or you fry it first. But I like to fry mine. There are many methods that you can do fried rice. So stick to what is good for you, what you like. So I fried it, and you realize that the color has changed. I fried it for about 5 minutes. Before now, the next thing, I had to go with my onion. Baby, when I was frying it, I put a bit of salt. It really helps also for the rice to start getting the taste of salt, to start having a good taste. So the next thing, I went with my onion. So as I put my onion, I had to stir for it to really, you get this good flavor and good taste in your mouth when you eat your rice. When you use this onion, you fry it like that, it's really, really good. So the next thing, I went with my white pepper. It also gives this good flavor and aroma, and even your mouth, you get the taste. It's so yummy, so delicious, heavenly. Guys, try it and you thank me later. So after that, I went in with my thyme. All these things, I put them before putting my water. While I was doing this, my water was already in my kettle boiling, in my boiler boiling already. So because once you have finished frying, the next thing, you put your water. You see my water is hot. It's really good you have hot water set. It should be set so that the moment you finish frying, you just put your hot water. And as you put your hot water, you realize that the pot is already boiling. Have you seen? My pot is already boiling. So once you put the water, you put your maggi and your salt to taste. You understand? So once you put that, you mix it. Then you as you mix, you allow it to boil a bit, because that's what I did. I allow it to boil a bit before now I went to my coconut milk. Coconut milk is that you grind your coconuts and you sieve it. That's what they do to realize it. I bought already made coconut milk. Already they sell it in the shop. You can get it from Aldi, Penny, Reve. I got mine from Reve. I also got another one from Penny. I saw it on Penny, it was on sale, so I got that one too. So I set my rice aside to boil a bit. Then I went down. My chicken was already ready, so I had to fry. One secret, guys, when you're frying your chicken or your fish, once you put it in your oil, cover the pot to avoid yourself from being burned. You understand? Because once your chicken is frying, it splashes and it can really hurt you. It can give you some burn on your body. So that's why you see, I advise that, okay, when you're frying, that's what I've tried and it's working for me, you cover it. So I came back now to my rice. You realize that I already boiled the rice already boiled for like 5 minutes, and the water was no longer there. Before now, I put in that my coconut water, coconut milk, because it's called coconut milk. The milk made from coconut, they call it coconut milk. So once I've put that coconut milk, then I put now my stock. I put my stock and my grind spices, my garlic, my ginger, and my pepper. So I put all of them together. I stir. I put a bit of salt again and Maggi. Then taste, make sure that everything was okay. Then see what I did. I always like to use baked paper to cover my pot. That baked paper, you can either use a baked paper or a leaf wherever you are, or aluminium foil. You can use that one also. You cover it to trap the heat. You understand? To trap the heat, it really helps, because most of these our pots, they have this little little hole inside that helps the vapor to come out. But for you to trap the heat, it helps your rice to cook very fast. It helps your rice to cook evenly. It makes the heat to circulate, that you not get one side of your rice is cooked and the other side is not cooked. Once you try this method, your rice will evenly cooked. There will be no problem with your rice. So guys, if you have been watching me up to this moment and you find this video interesting, please don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to like, turn on the notification bell, so that anytime I upload a new video, you'll be the first to be notified. Share to your friends, your loved ones, and you can drop your question. If you have any question, you can drop it at the comment section and I will be glad to answer you. If you tried this recipe and it worked for you, please guys, you can write in the comment section or send in your video, and I will be so happy to receive it. I will be glad to realize that, okay, you try this recipe. Try it and you thank me later. The recipe is so good. It's so nice. If you don't want stress of coconut, doing the coconut milk yourself, you can just go to the shop and buy it. It's just €2 something for one of that container. I just use one of the tins, the coconut milk tin. That's what I use. I just used one and it was enough for my rice. So I used a kilo of rice for that one tin. A kilo of rice is okay for my family. So that's what I use. You see, my rice was already ready. So the heat has been trapped and the rice is evenly cooked. Look at how my rice is, guys. If you try this rice, it's so delicious. So the next thing, I already prepared my vegetables. You can decide not to put vegetables, it depends on you, but I always like to use vegetables because it gives it this good color and good taste. You know, vegetables are very healthy for our system, for our body. It helps us really good. So once that is done, then I put it in my rice and I mix. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for subscribing. For my new subscribers, you're welcome. For my old subscribers, turning in again, Lord, I love you all. Thank you so much for showing me love. I really, really appreciate you. I really appreciate, because it's not easy to sit and watch somebody's video till the end. Please don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to like, share this video. See me, I was eating my rice. It's so yummy. I had to, when I cook, I always like to try it first to make sure everything is okay. So this is my rice and my chicken. Thank you so much again for watching. I'm Christabel Amams. You see, I've written there, Chef Christabel A. The A stands for Amams. Thank you so much. Bye.